Guys and girls, Markus from SceneTV. I am down at the Adelaide Fringe Festival, sitting in Gluttony, which is going to be the hot space of the year, I believe. Sitting next to me is Charmaine. Charmaine is in a brand new show debuting at the Adelaide Fringe called Jackson vs. Jackson, and she is part of the Gospo Collective. Charmaine, welcome to SceneTV.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. First of all, are you excited?
Incredibly excited. I think which artist wouldn't be excited in show week? We are ready and raring and pumping to go.
We are sitting in pretty much a construction zone at the moment, aren't we? There's going to be tractors, there's going to be all kinds of things going
in 3
past
days,
us.
we're here.
In 3 days it all happens.
3 sleeps.
Oh my God. So, Gospo Collective, tell me about that.
The Gospo Collective was birthed in 2009 and we've been regular fringes. We love the Fringe, we love Adelaide, we love supporting the local talent, and all of the people in Gospo Collective, the frontline, the choristers, they're all Adelaide talent. So as an educator and a performer here in Adelaide and travelling around nationally as well, teaching and performing, I still love to come back to hometown and actually value the people we have here. And I think Fringe is the perfect time to do it. So the Gospo Collective are based of these Adelaide beautiful, talented people, and we're going to be putting on some Michael and Janet for you.
Amazing. And we're going to meet the team very shortly. They might even do a couple of numbers for us. We'll see how we go. But Gospo and the Gospo Collective, they have been, so this is what we were telling you about. Stick with us. There we go. They can take me home later. That was my Uber. I think. Tell us, Gospo Collective, they have done a few shows at the Fringe before.
They have, 2009.
What might people remember?
2009 was Gospo Centric, our very first one, the eccentricities of gospel music. 2011, Gospo As, which was a jazz gospel show. Gospelicious, which was everything groovalicious, vibelicious, boodalicious.
It sounds a bit Beyonce.
It was very Beyonce. Last year, 2017, gave us Gospelation, an elation, an exaltation of everything that was music. And this year, Jackson vs. Jackson, we're sort of edging into our pop zone and still keeping our gospel roots and harmony, but going straight hardcore pop this year.
Now, there are a few Jacksons in history. And of current days as well. Obviously your t-shirt is giving away exactly what Jackson and Jackson we're going to be talking about. It is Michael and Janet. How exciting.
Very exciting.
I'm a massive fan, I'm not going to lie.
I think everyone is. I think that's what I've learned doing the show is how many people have said, oh, I love Michael Jackson, oh, I love Janet Jackson. And then even the messages I get, I'm sitting at the hairdresser and Michael Jackson's just come on. I'm sitting having coffee and I've just heard Remember the Time. I'm sitting here and If is playing. And how it's still filtering in our radio and our sound waves to this day, even after we've lost Michael, even after Janet's sort of hidden in the shadows, going through her own thing as well. But they changed the absolute look of pop music, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. So now if you had to choose one, if you had to choose one artist, would it be Michael or Janet?
Well, that's why the show's called Jackson vs. Jackson.
Oh, so who wins? You'll have to buy tickets and find out.
It's because there's no winner.
There is no winner?
Verse is lyric. It's poetry, it's movement, it's expression. It's about what they both mean in their conversation through music. Jackson vs. Jackson. So it's not one against the other, it's one working together to create unity.
Like Scream.
Indeed.
It makes me want to scream, honey.
Exactly. I hope you all do when you come to the show.
Can you tell us some of the songs that we're going to be hearing?
Oh.
Can you give us a sneak peek?
Well, I did drop a few Remember the Time, If, of course, Billie Jean, you know, Heal the World, which is probably what we're going to pull out for you this afternoon.
Fantastic. Is there a bit of Thriller?
I'm not going to tell you.
There could be. I saw something in your eyes.
I don't know, but, you know, we're just going to be starting something, so.
She's name dropping, song dropping maybe. Okay, so can we tell everybody what to expect from Jackson vs. Jackson? Why should they get off their seats, come and buy tickets and see the show?
Energy, joy, power, the force, the vow. That's all it is. It's about people getting together and giving you something that you are going to say, I don't want to stop till I get enough.
you want everyone out of their seats. You want to get everyone out of their seats from home, come to the seats here, and then get off the seats dancing, right?
I really hope that the people who have already gotten off their seats and bought tickets will go home and tell their friends and family, look, this is something that you've got to go and hear. This is something that changed my life. And not because necessarily the music is so powerful, but it's the people creating it. It's everyday people, everyday ordinary people bringing this story to you and making sure that you realize that you have the power to do just that, change the world.
Man in the mirror.
Exactly. That's been a massive lesson actually, doing this show. Every time I'm faced with a challenge, I'm like, right, look in the mirror, face up, actually deal with yourself, focus. If you want to make a difference, it's your change. You've got to make the change.
Whenever I'm faced with a problem, any problem, small hurdles, big hurdles, I always say, what would Michael say? What would Michael do?
He'd say, I'm talking about
the man in the mirror. The man in the mirror, totally. Shall we introduce some of the team?
I'd love to introduce the core team to you.
Bring them in. Come and stand behind us, guys.
I'd like to introduce you to Alison Pennington, Joanna Arul Trapiano, Brandon Bartholomews, Nathan Hamdorf. They're on the front line of the Gospo Collective. And amazingly, the rest of Adelaide has decided to jump on board with the Jones Commentary, which is an educational offset of Gospo Enterprises, a company we run, Ben Gillard and myself. And we just have people who love to sing, and they're on all different journeys, not just musical, all different parts. We have Ben, Jonathan, Lucy, Kerry, and Abigail.
I felt like I was just at my class roll call.
There you go. I am a teacher.
Oh, really? You gave it all away.
I have that.
You've been a bad, bad boy. Are you guys, well, we're not going to be able to hear you probably, but are you guys having fun?
Absolutely.
Yeah? You're looking forward to it all?
Yes.
Yeah, brilliant. I want to hear a song from you all in a second. Most importantly, we need to tell everybody how to get tickets, where to get tickets, and when they're going to be able to get tickets for.
Gospo.com.au, the Adelaide Fringe website. The show opens on Friday night, but we're sold out. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. I'm actually really happy.
Don't be sorry about that.
I'm incredibly happy.
Next year, you have to be a lot quicker.
Exactly, and other shows are selling out. So Friday night, 16th, the 17th, we've got 2 shows. The 10:20 would be a fabulous one to come to because you can go out partying, have your dinner, and then bring a bunch of friends to come and see the show and then keep partying. Sunday, 2 shows as well, one in the afternoon, 2:30 and 8:30, and the exact same program the weekend after. So Friday, 2 shows Saturday, 2 shows Sunday.
Plenty of opportunities, everyone. Make sure you get your tickets. We're going to put the link in the post that we give you on Facebook and social media and on the website, YouTube, etc. You've been watching Markus with SceneTV. This is Charmaine. This is the Gospo Collective, and we see you for more really soon. Take us out, guys. Give us something.
1, 2, 3.
Heal the world, make it a better place
For you and for me, and the entire human race.
There are people dying, and if you care enough for the living,
Make a better place for you and for me.
heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me, and our human race. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world we live in, save it for our children. Heal the world we live in, save it for our children.